going to think we're ripping bong on here. Nice. Nice. We just want to remind the listeners that we're cool.
That did sound like a lot like a bong rip.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
When is the last time you ripped bong?
Ooh, good question. I don't know if I remember because I don't remember any time I ripped bong. Immediately just clears the memory. It's like the thing from Men in Black.
Yeah. Was it in college or was it after?
No, it was after college. It was more recently than that. I remember vaguely doing it and feeling like I was way out of my comfort zone. Like I was like, I can't believe I'm about to do this. But I just want to do it for like the throwback.
Yeah.
But no, every time I've ever done that, I've died. And then came back to life. You know? Nothing that a bag of flaming hot Cheetos can't fix. You know, wake you up. It's like smelling salts. Yeah. They put the Cheetos near my nose. I'm like, we're back.
All right. We don't need to dive into that.
No. We got more important stuff.
We're going to awaken the beast.
Yeah. We don't want to get in trouble. Our mom's listening. Stop doing that.
All right, let's get into this.
All right, what are we talking about?
Well, what did we talk about last time?
We talked about frontside carvers.
Yeah.
People are liking it.
People are liking
it. Go check it out if you haven't.
Yeah. I feel like with all the people that have come in talking to us about frontside carving skis, like I should buy one.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I feel.
Well, which one would you get right now?
Pista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A piece of pizza.
Yeah. But anyway, we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipe for today.
We have nothing.
We don't have nothing.
We have nothing.
We have a nice outline, and we have a lot of fun, exciting topics to talk about. Speaking of buying skis, you actually just recently bought a ski.
Well, yeah.
Quit bragging.
I don't know if I want to give away the details of how I came into these, but
you purchased them for real money.
The old-fashioned way, baby. Got them the old-fashioned way. They're right behind me.
They're right there.
Yeah.
Garrett just recently bought a pair of Atomic Bent 110 Grateful Dead editions.
Yep.
Because he's a poser.
What? Well, maybe. I was just tired of losing money gambling, so I decided that I would put it elsewhere.
Yeah. No, but this is when's the last time you bought a pair of skis?
Last time I bought a pair of skis was in Whistler. I bought an emergency pair of line Mordecai's.
Wow.
Because I was skiing on the old ARV 96s, which I loved, and pulled the binding out. And
wow.
Like the holes were all like messed up.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. Well, I probably could have, but I was like, I want a new pair of skis. So I got a pair of line Mordecai's, and those were so heavy for what they were. But I guess they were the only option.
So how long ago was that, though?
That was my junior year of college.
30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Back in the 70s.
Yeah.
It was the first line ski.
Yeah.
But the 70s was like 50 years ago.
Yep. But not your first line.
Yeah.
So are you excited with this new purchase, though?
Yeah, I am.
I
honestly am. I think it was the GD60 logo that Chris Benchutler designed that did it for me right on the tail there. You know, they've done Grateful Dead edition bents in the past, and I've always kind of wanted one just because I'm a deadhead. And
self-proclaimed.
This came around, and I was like, you know what? I just have to get these.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And that's that. All right. So stop judging me for my.
I'm not judging you.
I'm
excited for you. You're adding to the quiver.
And yes, I am going to mount them and I am going to ski them. And I don't care if the binding pulls out.
It's not gonna.
Yeah, I don't
you don't ski
that hard.
You don't
anymore.
ski that way anymore.
No.
That was 30 years ago. 30 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
We are adding to your bent collection.
Bent collection.
Yep. So you have three 300s, frontside 100, park 100, off-piste 100.
Yep.
And then you have one set of 110s.
Yep. And a 120.
And a 120.
Yeah.
So
the first pair of bents I ever got my hands on were 120s.
Wow. When's the last time you used those?
10 years old.
Okay.
The binding ripped out. So I got to get them remounted.
I can fix that for you.
Yeah.
Do something nice.
Yeah. I'm just realizing how many of my skis have bindings ripped out of them.
Yeah. Is it the toe piece because you're just always leaning back that pulls out?
I forget what pulled out of that. I actually, story time, with those, I was skiing at Park City, and I was doing something that I don't usually do, like a new trick, which I don't do anymore. And I was midair, upside down, and the binding pulled off, and I was like, uh-oh.
But no one gets hurt in the air.
Yeah, but I was fine.
That's good. Would you say you're in the bent cult? Like you're all in? Push the chips to the middle?
Yes. 100% bent cult. I don't know where we're headquartered. I think Jackson Hole probably.
Or Aspen?
Why Aspen? Aspen's more like Stokely's and Van Beers. You know?
Yeah.
How's your Aspen?
Yeah. Okay.
One time I was with my friend on a ski trip, and he was not in a sound state of mind, and we were like talking to these people at a bar, and somebody's like, "Oh, we're just making small talk." They're like, "We're from Vail," and my friend was like, "You're from Vail? How's your Aspen?"
That's good.
And,
you're going to have to cut that.
It made no sense.
Yeah.
Which is why it was funny.
Yeah.
But I think he thought that's like what the joke was.
Right.
You know, the joke is if you say you're from Aspen, how's your
Aspen? No, I get it.
But
I get that.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm definitely part of the bent cult. I've been on that train for a while now, really. Picked up steam a few years ago when I got my pair of 100s.
You were technically on the bent train
Long ago.
Before the ski really took off.
Yeah.
Because it started with just the 120.
Yeah, but the 120 has always been hugely popular.
Yeah. But then when they expanded the line, you have the 100, 90, you got a 110. You were on before there were siblings.
Mm-hmm.
When there was just the only child.
The only child.
Yeah. Gone are the days.
Yep.
But no, I mean, it's kind of insane that a ski like that has become so popular to the point that they're doing limited edition graphics.
Mm-hmm.
And I think our boy Chris is really part of that.
For sure.
The art.
Yeah, between the art and just his persona.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's carried that ski.
Yeah.
And it's had a pretty iconic and historic run. I mean,
they're not as popular as they were 2 seasons ago.
But that was like peak popularity for any, like that could be in the conversation for any, when you talk about like the most popular skis of all time.
Yes.
2 years ago, the bent was one of them.
Yes, absolutely. We were moving a lot of bents.
Yeah.
We're
moving bents by the kilo.
But no, we were moving a lot of bents, and I think it has since kind of, what would be the right word? It has like since calmed down a little bit.
Yeah. It's like regress to the mean.
Yes. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You said I don't prepare for the podcast.
I'm impressed.
I was using a thesaurus all night last night.
But no, I think you're right, and I think what people have realized is like kind of what we try and talk about with a lot of skis, which is use them for what they're built for.
Yep.
and a bunch of people bought bents because they were pretty good at just about everything.
Yeah.
And then
they kind of live right in that middle.
Yeah, it's like your really athletic friend.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
But not great at everything.
Yeah.
So I think what people realize with the bent is like it's
except like as a free ride park ski.
Yes, exactly.
Like it's great at that.
Use it what it's good for.
Yeah.
And I think that's good. It had its moment in the spotlight. Mm-hmm. And now it's time to give it to the people that actually use it for free ride park, freestyle.
Yeah.
Soft snow.
For sure.
What other skis do you think have a cult following similar to the bent, or ski brands?
Skis or brands? Well,
either.
The Mantra.
Absolutely.
Vocal in general, but mainly the Mantra. You got Mantra skiers.
You have vocal people.
Yep.
That will only buy vocals.
Every brand has a little bit of a cult following. Like you got Nordica people.
Yeah.
I would say for Blizzard, Brahma and Bonafide definitely built some of that, but now.
Yeah, but that more turned into like a brand allegiance.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like a cult.
True. You know what's ironic? The biggest cult is Deadheads.
Yeah. And
that's the biggest cult scene I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But Blizzard, Technica boots.
Yeah. Well, they've made good boots for a really long time. But again, like I don't know if that's necessarily a cult. Right. That's more of just like they're good. You'll try on other stuff, but you're leaving with a pair of Technicas.
Yep.
They've worked for you in the past.
Okay.
It's a trust in the brand.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't really fall under.
I think Black Crows.
Oh, Black Crows. Yep.
That's
100%. I think some of the more like small, let's call them like indie brand. I know Black Crows isn't.
They're small still in like relative comparison
but
to.
Like if you look at like J Skis, ON3P.
Yeah. Vishnu.
I mean, Vishnu is like that's like a traveling cult of its own.
Yeah.
Everybody who skis on Vishnu's lives together in an apartment in Salt Lake.
Yeah. But I think the Black Crows thing started because when that company started, it seemed more like they were just this ginormous marketing machine.
Yeah.
That was selling.
Well, their marketing is sick.
Yeah. They were selling the idea of a different ski. And when those skis first came out, they were fine. Mm-hmm. But you could tell they were not as well made as the bigger brands. And what happened after like the cult thing, everyone's buying them. You've got one pair of Black Crows. I'm going to get another one. I'm going to get my sister a pair. I'm going to get my girlfriend a pair. I'm going to get my brother a pair. And then it just like blows up like that. And fortunately for Black Crows, like now they have access, since they are a bigger brand than they were when they started, they have access to construction from Elan.
Yeah.
Who builds arguably like the best ski on the market right now.
Yep.
So like that Serpo and the Justice are made in the same factory as a Ripstick. Mm-hmm. So you have like this team at Black Crows of good skiers who essentially give Elan a shape and where they want the ski to live, and Elan helps them to figure out how to build it the right way, and then you end up with an awesome ski like a Serpo.
Yeah.
And
Do
then
you know what the breakdown of like input would be?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure like it's something along those lines where like Black Crows will be like, we want to try and build a ski like this.
Yeah.
Here's the shape that we think would work. Mm-hmm. Help us out.
Wow.
That sort of thing.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean,
like,
that's a testament.
Like Black Crows has its own product manager and like their own team of engineers and testers and athletes and like it's a real company, and that's in that regard. But like if they bring that idea to an Elan or an Atomic who builds some of their other skis, they might be like, hey, this isn't really going to work. You should try this.
Wait, Atomic?
Yeah, Amr builds a good chunk of Black Crows as well.
Okay, so they split it up between the two.
Yeah, they'll essentially just like hunt around for who's going to build this ski the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Who has factory capacity for us.
Yep.
Who's going to build it for...
Who wants it.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's not even who wants it.
I was kidding.
But like who has the ability to build it at a cost that makes sense for Black Crows so as not to build a $1,400 ski by accident, you know? All that kind of good stuff. Did you lose something?
I was looking for my phone just in case we need my notes.
Yeah. But I think that's a big cult. I think you're
Mm-hmm.
spot on with the mantra, vocal people cult.
Surface was another one I thought of. I mean, that's more like that's out of your world, but it is sort of like that, where there are kids skiing on park skis that will only get surfaces every year.
Is your brother still in the surface cult?
Shaq, Finn.
Is he still in that?
Yeah. I mean, he helped revitalize Surface's new generation, and yeah,
Good for him.
I
Keep the cult alive.
He's still minorly involved. He's skiing less and less these days, but if he puts out an edit, it still says Surface.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to them.
Nice.
Yeah. Surface has like a pretty cool history. They were like a big, I mean, they've never been a huge brand, but like within the like new schoolers kind of like ski, like
More of the core community.
more of the core community. They had like a sick team, huge following back in like the early 2010s, and then they definitely fell off. And I think they actually took a few years off of producing skis, like dropped their whole team, and then some dude from New York put a bunch of money into it, and he was like, I just want to start it. He's a hedge fund guy. He's like, I just want to have a ski company.
Yeah.
And
Cults need cash flow.
yeah, that's right.
Where are their skis made? Do you know? Do they have their own factory?
I want to say Utah, but it might be.
Oh, so yeah, more of an indie thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Not a big factory.
No, probably not.
Yeah, that's all right though.
But I'm sure there are a bunch of those small brands like Surface or like a Vishnu that we're forgetting. But
A million of them.
yeah,
There's a lot of ski brands out there.
there's so many ski brands.
The Black Pearl. That's kind of that's like all. That's one of those like blend of it's a cult, but it's also a fantastic product.
Yeah,
And that's one of those built on trust. I mean, that's the most popular women's ski of all time. I don't know where it stacks up as far as like most popular skis of all time, but it came out 10 years ago.
I'd say it's got to be up there with its longevity too.
Yeah, that came out 10 years ago, and it's still, I think, our number one women's ski.
Mm-hmm.
Ripstick took away.
It's still awesome.
Yeah. Ripstick took away a little bit of it,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I mean-
I find the reason that the Black Pearl is so popular is because it's so safe. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna get on that ski and be like, "This sucks. This isn't enough." Or
no, it's a
too much
fantastic ski.
It's just perfectly in the middle for like any recreational skier.
But you can also put like ripping skiers on that, and it's plenty ski.
Totally.
Have you skied one?
Yeah, I have
They're awesome.
in like a 165.
That's what I skied
and
it
I
in.
still had a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I skied it in that 165. That was more than enough ski.
I like skiing short skis. Like, I wouldn't want to do it all the time, but I always have a good time.
Get to,
Snowler blades?
well, anything below like a 170 on you
Snowler blades.
is short.
Yeah.
165 is probably an appropriate length for me. Part of my ego just won't let me ski a 165 all the time.
It's a little long.
Yeah, should probably be on a 152.
Yeah. Dude, you know what we're forgetting? Look.
Oh, yeah.
Windings. Yeah.
That is a big one.
The pivot crew.
I
You
think
could group that together with Rossi.
Yeah.
FKS's.
I think like a lot of the customers that come in for pivots, we don't or end up leaving with pivots.
Yeah.
We don't really have to talk about the
No,
binding.
there's no conversation about other bindings.
They're like, I ski pivots.
It's the only binding.
Yeah.
That might be the biggest cult following of them all.
My father skied pivots, and his father before him, and his
No,
father's
usually-
father's father skied pivots.
Usually pivot customers call them their grandpappies.
Yeah, grandpappies.
My grandpappy skied
Yeah.
pivots,
Grandfather.
and his grandpappy skied pivots.
Yeah,
and
but
his grandpappy skied pivots.
that's a big
and his
one.
grandpappy skied FKS's.
Yeah. That is a big one.
Yeah.
And it's funny, too, because, like, that binding, the new one is out, the 2.0, but it really hasn't changed since, like, 1970.
Yeah. That thing's an OG. Been around.
But interestingly, like, of all the bindings out there, that one does feel the most different to ski on.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, part of the cult following. And if it's better skiing or worse skiing, I don't know.
Yeah.
I personally don't like them because they do feel more vague, like almost mushy in the heel with that like turntable style heel. That's just my perception of them.
All right.
I understand.
I don't like them because the heel rotates. So when your ski pops off, it's harder to put them back on.
Yeah. More of a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. My skis don't come off.
You just got to line them up.
But like skiing those next to a Griffon or a Griffon X, it does feel different.
Yeah.
And like part of the marketing behind it makes sense to a degree. Like you have a little more elastic travel. It moves. They talk about how there's less of a chance of pre-release. Mm-hmm. But then when you get into the nitty-gritty of it, like if you test them on a binding test machine, they all test the same. Like they have to pass the same sort of standardized test.
Yeah.
So I get it, but I don't get it at the same time.
I've pre-released in pivots.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure everyone has. It means the binding's just working the right way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're either a pivot guy or you're skiing something else.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
Right.
You used to be a pivot guy.
I used to be a pivot guy. I converted.
You recovered. You're a recovering pivot guy.
Yeah, I went through the steps. But no, the
15-din step program.
Pivots are fine. They're just that was good.
Thank you.
They're just
they're different.
I just find the heel piece kind of annoying. Like I broke a bunch of those. The brakes bend really easily.
Yep.
They're not as durable. So like the amount of times I'd like pop my ski off and the brake would be sticking straight out is I had enough. But they do look dope, so I was on board for a while.
Yep.
Especially my phase was like the bright orange FKSs. I would put those on any ski.
Yeah.
And then I just had a bunch of those to mix and match.
Right. Well, that's a big thing too. Like people will trade toe and heel pieces.
Yeah, yeah. So I had like a bunch of the black and orange ones, and I'd have like a black toe piece, orange heel piece.
Yeah.
And
orange toe piece, black heel piece.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Actually, on one pair of skis, I had all orange except one heel piece.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
Oh, that was so dope.
He pops up on my Instagram pretty frequently that will do like custom paint jobs on the pivots.
This dude in Salt Lake, we should figure out his Instagram name so we can give him a proper shout out. Because,
but that's like the sign that there's a cult following. Like if you can get a custom edition of a binding.
Yeah. Like nobody's designing Griffons.
No.
Oh, I wish I could find this.
I feel like it's probably just like pivot dude.
No, it's like
pivot guy. Sub dude.
Pivot plug.
One and the same. You need help looking?
Crasher.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to be so annoyed if I can't find this. Crash here.
How do you spell that?
Right here. CRASHEUR. And he's got custom Colt 45 pivots. They look sick. Carlsberg pivots. Twisted T pivots.
Yeah.
Red Bull pivots. Yeah, he does everything.
He's got them all.
PBR pivots.
Good for him.
Yeah.
But it's just proof of the cult.
Yeah, for sure. Like
the real
nobody's
thing.
Custom designing
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I get it. you know, if it's what you're used to, keep using it. There's nothing wrong with them.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
I had a guy in the other day. He had done too much binding research. He's a pivot guy.
Oh no.
He'd gone down the rabbit hole of
that can be tough on the mental health.
Yeah. He had gone down the rabbit hole of bindings, new bindings that are out, what's good with pivots, what's bad with pivots, but he's been skiing pivots his entire life.
Yeah.
So I give him the rundown, and I was like, most of us just ski Griffons.
Yeah.
You know, the Griffon X was built to compete more closely with a pivot.
Mm-hmm.
And we had basically, like, settled on he's going to try something new.
Yeah.
He's going to go Griffon X. I go downstairs to get the binding, I didn't start mounting it, but he's downstairs with me. And he's like, I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stick with the pivots. And I was like, that's fine. It's what you're used to.
You're a pivot guy.
No need to reinvent the wheel. This is the least shocking thing that's happened to me all day.
Yeah.
You think you're going to leave the cult, and they pull you back in.
Yeah, 100%.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Yep.
It's from The Godfather.
I got that.
I think one more big cult in the ski industry is ZipFits.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Big cult following.
Yep.
Yeah. I think once a ZipFit guy, always a ZipFit guy or gal.
Yeah, we have people that have come in with boots they bought new, liner goes, they buy a ZipFit liner to put into their old shell, love it.
Yeah.
Even if they don't actually love it, they'll just tell you they love it.
Yep.
And then we get them into a new pair of boots, and they essentially just like throw away a brand new liner, and they're like, I'm going to put my ZipFits in these.
Yep.
Because they're committed to the bit.
You know what's similar? Between ZipFit and pivots? They have their following, and they have their people who are dedicated to those products.
Yeah.
But they're not going to satisfy the average skier, especially a newer skier.
Right.
So you have a lot of people who have been recommended these things by their friends, and someone who skis 10 days a year should not have a ZipFit liner. Somebody who skis 10 days a year probably shouldn't have pivots either, because both of them are not very user-friendly.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to, like, the pivots are different. Like, if you're a 10-day skier and you're a pivot guy, like, that's fine. But the ZipFits,
but what do you do if you're a brand new skier, you've never seen a rotating heel piece, your ski pops off, and that thing's sideways, and you're like, how do I get my ski back on?
Yeah. Hopefully your friend that told you to get pivots is there with you to help you through the process.
Yep.
Strength in numbers. But yeah, the ZipFit thing, like, I understand, like, they're good liners. Like, they're well made. They do serve a purpose. Like, if you have a lower volume foot, or you're just kind of a gear head, and you're like, give me something different to throw into my boot. Or you
beat the crap out of boots.
Yep.
Like if you ski
100 days a season. But what's left out of that equation, like some of the stuff we've dealt with in here, someone gets a pair of ZipFits, they come in to have us fit them up for them. Like, the break-in period for those is so much different than a normal liner. Like, with the cork that lives in that heel, it's like a leather outer. Yep. It's like a pretty aggressive liner. Mm-hmm. And, like, that cork in the off-season settles.
Yep.
So you have to constantly kind of work the liner in, which is where you get, like, the longevity aspect of a ZipFit liner.
Yeah.
Like, it's never breaking in. It's just burly.
Yeah.
But for an average skier, like, I wouldn't want to deal with one just because of the break-in. Like, I want to break in a boot for 2-3 days and then hold on to it until we need to take it to the grave.
Yeah.
ZipFit, the idea of restarting a season and then, like, you're breaking in the liner again, or you need to have cork removed or added. It just seems like it's a little more work than I would personally like.
Yeah.
Again, totally understand that it solves
there's a place for these things.
Absolutely. But it's not a solution to a lot of the problems people are using them for.
Yeah.
You know?
Got it.
And then also, like, these ski boots, like normal ski boots, are built and developed with that manufacturer's liner in mind.
Yeah.
So they integrate cleanly.
Yeah.
Like, where the liner is pre-shaped.
The shape of it.
Yep. Lines up with the way the shell is shaped. The ZipFit is kind of a generic fit. It fits really well in some boots, and then in other boots, you throw it in there and the boot won't close.
Yeah.
Or the liner is a much lower volume liner than the stock liner, so you're cranking the boot down to try and get it to fit around the liner the right way.
Is swimming in there.
So it just like adds another hurdle to getting a boot to fit the way we think a boot should fit.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like that's just that cult thing.
Whoa.
You know?
Who said anything about a cult?
We've been talking about cults in skiing.
Sorry, that bong rep you gave me before this episode.
But
dude, I have gotten 2 comments saying I look high on this podcast. I've never smoked weed before this podcast, or period.
Yeah, you don't burn.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I burn.
Jury's out.
Double kidding. I walked myself into that one.
Yeah.
But no, I burn.
Just not at work.
All right. Go ahead.
It's kind of all I got.
You pissed me off.
Oh, please. But yeah, ZipFits, cult. Your friend gets them. Your friend loves them. They want it. They want to bring you into the fold.
Yeah. Don't get a ZipFit for your weekend trip with your friend.
Yeah. Get a ZipFit if...
Make him put it on your foot.
Yeah.
Or her.
And the World Cupping aspect, it's a lot of work. Like, you get out of the car and you're booting up in the parking lot, and then your shells are cold. You have to set out a little carpet for your boots and your liners, and you're jumping into the boots.
Yeah. Also, like, just because you World Cup into your ski boots does not mean you're on the World Cup. I think a lot of people are confused about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Like, I'll be talking to a guy, and I'll be like, oh, wow.
I ski without liners.
This is just guys. Skiing without liners.
I ski without
so
liners.
Hard.
Yeah, I just wrap sponges over my shins. I think we covered. You think we covered?
I think we covered
all the cults.
I think that's all we got for cult talk.
Go on about this for hours.
Yeah,
but I
was thinking snowboarding, dude, has so much of that, like Capita.
Yeah.
Union, same brand.
LibTech.
Oh yeah, LibTech.
There are LibTech snowboarders.
Yeah.
Never Summer.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Never Summer? Are they still around?
I think they're still around.
Yeah. Ride.
I'm worried I'm forgetting something.
Well, I feel like what's interesting about snowboarding is like once you have a brand, like your first board.
Yeah.
And I don't do as much snowboard stuff as you do, but I'd have to guess like the majority of people come in, it's like I had this, I still want.
Yeah.
I had a Burton, I'm getting a Burton.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Capita, I want a new Capita.
Yeah. Snowboarders aren't as obsessed with like models and like
no, they want the brand
upgrades and like what is similar to this.
They want what they know. Less experimental.
Mm-hmm.
There's also less snowboarders with quivers, which I think is part of that. It's like this worked for me.
Yeah,
don't mess it up.
Well, I was thinking about snowboard. Like something that's so interesting with snowboards is I was like looking at the Solomon lineup for this year. And it's funny that you can have a board that is like going to be best at both carving and powder.
Well, all snowboards are good in powder.
Yeah. But like a board that's like super directional with the big nose is super fun for carving.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really good for like coming in and out of a turn and gripping as long as it has a camber shape. I have a fly.
I see that.
And then that shape is also best for like soft snow.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that in skiing.
No, not really.
Where like you're hitting 2 ends of the spectrum.
Right.
And that's snowboard talk. Thank you.
When's the last time you were on a snowboard?
Couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
Took one up to Sunapee and just took a few laps. I love it. Snowboarding is mad fun.
I've only been on a snowboard for a total of 3 runs. It was part of a bet.
How'd that go?
Went really well. I didn't fall.
Nice. Yeah, no, I love snowboarding.
It's kind of my metric.
What
my friend who clicked into skis, because he had never skied and I had never snowboarded.
Yeah.
He clicked in. He had to scoot down on his butt. Me?
Well, skiing's...
I was falling leaf the whole way down.
Yeah.
Like a pro.
Henning. You missing a call or something?
My bank's calling me.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. They can wait.
I'm sure they're not saying you have too much money.
No, they're not.
Anyway. Fraud detected. Did you buy a pair of Atomic Bent 110 Grateful Dead editions?
I would never. I can't steal valor like that.
True.
I'm not a big enough deadhead for a ski.
Yeah.
With a big GD60 logo on it. That would upset you.
Yeah, it would. It really would. What else do you want to talk about? Any skis this year that you don't think are getting the appropriate shine they deserve?
My answer's the same every year. You could.
I'm setting you up for this. I didn't even do this on purpose.
It's the Declivity.
The whole Armada lineup?
No, the whole Armada lineup, like the ARVs, people know about them. They get what they're deserved.
Yeah, but now they have a blacked out graphic that's
which is awesome.
Absolute gas.
Yeah, they also offer that in the Mad Steez graphic.
Yep.
We opted for just having all black in the store.
Yep.
It fits the New England kind of stereotype a little more.
Yeah.
Muted colors, neutrals. But that Declivity, I mean, I'm curious to see what the next iteration of that ski looks like. Because Armada's aware of the fact that it's kind of overshadowed by enforcers, ripsticks, even mantras.
Yeah.
Still.
Yep.
Like, it's had success, but it should have been way more successful than it is.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that just comes down to, and we've said it 100 times, it was like beating a dead horse. If that ski had any other logo on it,
yeah,
it would be number one since the day it came out.
Yeah.
If that had a Volcal logo on it, they'd be killing it.
Yeah.
If it was a Blizzard, killing it.
Yeah.
Even if it was, even if it was a Black Crows, it would have done better.
Yeah.
But it's got Armada on it, and people know enough about Armada, or the people that have heard of Armada, they know that they come from like a free ride, freestyle park brand.
Right. And they're iconic because Tanner Hall and Henrik Harlow and JP Eclair. It's it's just like harder to trust that they're going to build a ski that is going to spend most of its time on groomers and
totally.
Yeah.
But
Armada is dang impressive.
That's a fantastic ski though.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably my number one answer. Still, to this day.
What else though? Something like
something different,
something new.
This is kind of a bold answer. The arcade.
I was just gonna. I read your mind. I feel like.
Yeah, the
Rossi arcade '94. Like, not the most exciting graphic, but
no,
that ski rips.
84,
also, we
88.
kind of did forget about that on our front side.
Yeah, and
the Rossi 84 is kind of like a wingman or like a.
I think the problem there is on the wall next to everything else when people are coming into shop for skis. Like, it doesn't look as exciting. It's got a high gloss top sheet where everything else is like more matte, muted, brushed finish. And this is no discredit to Rosignol, but they built that arcade series to replace the Experience. And the Experience got this kind of stigma to it that it was your dad's ski. Great ski still.
My dad did have that ski.
Yeah, and the arcade is not a boring ski at all.
That ski ripped.
That ski's a ton of fun.
The experience did, but the arcade does too.
The arcade is essentially like an even higher performing version of that experience series. Yeah. The 84 is the easiest skiing.
Yeah.
And then the 88...
It's kind of like an anomaly.
Yep.
Where they go, the more narrow 80 option is the easiest, most accessible.
Yeah, and that 94 is like a pretty burly, powerful ski in a wider waist. Like it's got, even though it's 94 underfoot, the tip is really wide, tail is wide, so like it's a wider waisted carving machine.
Yeah.
Not quite as demanding.
Did they ever do the experience above 88?
I don't remember.
I don't know if they did.
Yeah.
We could fact check that. But
that's an overshadowed ski for sure.
Yeah, that 94 is kind of like a new thing. Like I felt like Rossi was like, I don't know why they discontinued that Sender series from a few years ago, but this is kind of, at least the wider arcade is replacing the Sender 94.
Yes.
And it's a way better ski.
Yeah, it makes more sense in that lineup.
Yeah.
Arcade 94 is not as powerful as say, an Enforcer or an Anomaly. Like, it doesn't feel quite as much like a tank, but it's got a much tighter turning radius than you'd expect out of a 94 millimeter waisted ski. So similar to some other skis in that category, like an Anomaly, like you wouldn't want to use the thing off trail, but on groomers, you just want to turn all day and you like a wider platform, a little overshadowed.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you to say something.
Something profound.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other overshadowed skis. I think we could be hyping up a little bit more. What do you got?
Say it.
I don't have anything.
You got something.
I don't have anything. I have, the core is brand new. I feel like we've spent a lot of time on the new QSTs and the new Mavericks.
Yeah.
The core, they crushed it with. We've talked about it, though.
Yeah, I feel like that's one that you won't know if it's overshadowed until after this season.
Yeah. The whole Armada Zero line gets me hyped up.
Oh, it's a cool project.
But it's not for everyone.
No. It's athlete driven.
That Kimbo is so fun. Same with the Stranger. Anything I say about the Kimbo applies to the Stranger as well. But that is like Black Crow's Mirror's core.
Yep.
A little bit wider, a little bit more of a parky feel. But that ski is super fun. It's not the ski I would get for like just carving because it needs some good snow. But when the snow is good, those skis can really make some interesting turn shapes.
It's like a freestyle carver.
Yeah. They feel loose but locked.
Loose but locked.
Yeah.
Tight loose.
Like this pod.
Yeah. Especially this one. We are tight loose.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we need to redo this.
We're not going to need to redo this. You're just going to have to cut some stuff up. You want to get into the exciting stuff?
Yeah.
X Games,
yes. The Extreme Games has rebranded. I actually am looking forward to this. Everybody seemed pretty upset. I think it's because their new logo looks like it was made by AI, which...
Can I look up this logo? I haven't seen it.
Probably was.
I'm looking up this logo.
But basically, Jeremy Bloom took over X Games last year and is kind of rebranding it or moving it into and pushing it in a new direction of.
I do see this logo.
The big announcements are it's going to be a league-based event now, so there's going to be multiple events with teams and scores and stuff like that. So it takes away kind of like the X Games being one individual weekend in Aspen where it's events where skiers and snowboarders and whatever other sports athletes are representing themselves. They're going to be part of a team now, and it's going to be scored based off those events. And let me know if I'm explaining this right.
Oh, you're nailing it.
I'm I'm definitely excited for like the team aspect, and Jeremy Bloom in the press release said that there's going to be more focus on fantasy, which like
fantasy X Games team
and sports betting. How are people complaining about this? So yeah, there's going to be fantasy and gambling. So
how has this been received on the athlete side?
I'm not sure. I think. Well, actually, I didn't see this anywhere, but you said that there's like a new base salary.
Yeah, I think there's like you get like a contract from X Games.
So athletes can now make more money.
Yeah, I forget
how they would be upset about that, and I don't know how they would be upset about more events.
What's it called? X Games AI.
And then the other big new announcement is that the judging is going towards AI. They're going to use AI judging, which I think we'll have to see how that goes. It's already like pretty.
Well, I think
like the judges just watch I'm pretty sure right now, like the judges watch the run and then they have screens to watch the replays. And like, if you miss a grab or anything, like you're getting deducted.
Right.
It's not like they're judging in real time, like just based off the naked eye.
Yeah.
So I don't think AI judging would be that different than what they have going on right now.
And I think it'll be cool what they'll be able to do with like the graphics. Like you remember in the Olympics when they had the amplitude meter?
Dude, they have that in the X Games.
Yeah, I know. But like when they had that was cool. So with AI, because they're going to be able to measure rotation speed.
Yeah.
Landing precision. Mm-hmm. Stuff that, again, the naked eye can't really pick up. Mm-hmm. That should be cool.
Yeah.
Do you know if they're going to be going around from like city to city, like different?
Yeah, I think they're going to have multiple locations across the world, and that's pretty cool.
Snowmobiling's back in the X Games.
Snowmobiling's back. Brapping along.
That is crazy.
Snowmobiling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when you're hurling yourself.
How you get into that?
I think you're an adrenaline junkie.
You got to be a brapper from day one.
Born brapper.
You got to be a sled neck.
Have you ever gone to an X Games?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
where?
Aspen.
When?
Like 2015 or something. Yeah.
Peak.
Back when my cousin was competing. No big deal.
Yeah, NBD.
Yeah, X Games is always so fun. Like, I've only been to one, but
you have
Jack's
fun.
been to a bunch, Anna's been to a bunch, Brian's been to one, and it's always a good time. They always have, like, really fun extracurriculars going on, like, you know, snowmobile, like, half pipes going on right here, snowmobiling's going on right here, Snoop Dogg's performing right here. It's just like, you know.
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah, exactly.
Was he Snoop Lion in 2015, though?
That's around the era, for sure. I forget who was there when I was there. It was not Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But someone like within the Snoop Dogg family tree.
Yeah. For
sure.
Damian Marley.
That's the Marley family tree.
Well,
that's the Snoop Lion family tree. But no, that'll be cool. I don't think I can complain about X Games, like trying to innovate and become more mainstream.
We'll have seasons. You'll have the summer season of X Games. You'll have winter X Games.
They're doing it with both summer and winter X Games.
Yep.
Also, I just trust Jeremy Bloom. I don't know. I've been a fan of this guy for a long time. He was an Olympic mogul skier and in the NFL. He was my background on my computer.
Was he really?
Yeah, because I loved football and I loved skiing.
Yeah.
So he was like my hero. Yeah.
Did he go to the Olympics?
Yeah.
Nice.
He was an Olympic mogul skier, and he played at Colorado State or Boulder. And dude, he was just like he was like Julian Edelman before Julian Edelman. If Julian Edelman skied moguls, yeah. It's like that.
I get it. That's exciting for you.
Yeah. So I just trust whatever he's got going on.
Blindly.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's fine.
He was kind of like Mark Wahlberg in the movie Invincible.
I just watched that movie the other night.
If he skied moguls.
Right.
Like, wouldn't that make that movie a little
Bartender
bit more
by day.
Dude, imagine. Dude, have you seen the movie Molly's Game?
Yes.
It's based off Jeremy Bloom's sister.
I watch that movie at least, this is not a joke, probably twice a year.
That is Molly Bloom.
Yeah.
Jeremy's sister.
Yep. She got into gambling.
Just to add to the lore, his sister ran a gambling ring with Tobey Maguire and Leonardo DiCaprio in New York City.
Yeah. Kind of a fun fact about Tobey Maguire. Like,
she'll be running the gambling department on the new X Games.
Yeah, you
launch.
think he's called her in as like a consultant?
Yes, for sure.
How do we make this high stakes? How do we get people with way too much money involved?
Exactly.
I think Tobey Maguire's hype.
She's like, let me make a couple phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire's going to be betting big on the X Games.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't he?
There's action.
There's
action to be had. Tobey will be there.
Yeah. No, but I think overall it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Make it less of a one and done thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the continuity is what I'm most excited about. The fantasy and gambling aspect, I think, will keep fans engaged and kind of make it a little bit more interesting. So we'll see. Or maybe it doesn't work.
Jeremy Bloom's behind it. It'll work.
Thank you. I've been saying that.
We stand behind you, Jeremy Bloom.
Yeah, you got this. You're like Johnny Mosley if he was in the NFL.
Yeah.
And you're like Cooper Kupp if he skied moguls.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna keep.
Yeah, you could go forever.
Yeah.
Speaking of exciting stuff, we have quite a few film premieres coming to Boston.
Oh.
And we've been lucky enough to have a special guest introduce.
We have a guest.
Some of the film premieres. Warren Miller's here, folks.
Thanks, Joe. Nothing excites me quite like ski movie season. Temperatures start to drop. You can feel the brisk winter air flowing through your nostrils. Boston ski movie premiere season is upon us, which is just one of the more exciting times of the year for me. I remember one time back in the late great winter of 78, I was watching Scott Schmidt ski down Corbett's Couloir, and I was like, holy smokes, I can't wait to watch this in Boston on the big screen.
I can't believe we have Warren Miller in the studio right now. That's unbelievable.
Well, Garrett, honestly, I'm here. So don't be surprised. And remember, if you don't do a double cork 1260 this year, you'll be 1 year older when you do.
Thanks, Warren.
No problem. And remember, there's nothing like skiing a line of powder on a cold winter's morning.
This is like a cross between Mickey Mouse and the Joker. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
All right. No, seriously, we got a bunch of dope ski movie premieres coming through Boston. As always, I feel like they're all getting announced. So if you just Google ski movie premiere Boston, you'll see them all. But the ones we're most stoked about are Hunter Henderson premiering his movie, Magma, which is Alex Hall and Hunter Hess. Mac Forehand showing a movie, and then Colby Stevenson's also showing a movie. So those four are going to be playing at Big Night Live, October 24th. Grab your tickets to that. We're like one of the main sponsors. Hunter's an absolute homie, and his movie is going to be super dope. It's his first like backcountry project, so he's obviously like, if you're familiar, more of a park guy. Been on the comp scene for a while, so I'm pretty stoked to see. I saw some of the shots from Japan, and it's like a little different than what he's done in the past. He's on like 114 skis, throwing shit off cliffs.
Japow.
Yeah, Japow. And then that other the rest of the lineup's just insane. It's like all of the heaviest hitters in skiing right now. And then so that'll be dope. That'll be super fun. Come to that, please. And then the next thing on the radar is
TGR
at House of Blues.
11-6.
If you've been to ski movie premieres in Boston, you've probably been to TGR at House of Blues. They've been doing it for a while. And it kind of speaks for itself. Huge venue, huge screen, epic movie, big crowd. Always a good time. So definitely do that. And
then the following night.
No, 2 nights from that.
Yes.
TGR.
The 8th.
Yeah.
Of November.
Saturday the 8th, we are doing something a little different at the Ski Monster, and this is going to be completely free. Free 99. Who doesn't love that? We are going to be showing Armada's new team film, Armada Ornada, which Joe really likes, of course.
Get it?
And that'll be free. So just walk in, and we'll have drinks and
good times and tan lines.
Drugs and no. But no, we'll be showing that movie and just, vibing. So those 3 are the big ones that everybody should come to. Other than that, ski movie premiere is never a bad time.
When is Solomon's?
It's on like a Sunday. Or no, it's on like a Monday. I might be spreading misinformation here, but I have it Monday, October 27th in my calendar. But who knows? It's the night after Dead Zeppelin.
Wow.
Yeah.
You going to that?
Yeah.
It's
going to be a busy week for me.
Are you going to bring your skis?
Yeah, probably.
Just those, your 2-piece?
Mm-hmm. One on top, one on bottom. And yeah, so the one that's the soonest that I'm the most excited about, I think, is the Henderson premiere. That's going to be dope. You can get your tickets now on Eventbrite. They're also having one this Sunday, the 26th, in Portsmouth. So if that's easier for you,
are you going to go to both?
you can find that one too. I don't know.
And act surprised when you show up to the Portsmouth one after you've seen it in Boston?
I'm going to practice my reactions to certain clips on Friday, and then Sunday I'm going to be prepared. Yo! Or I'm just going to be the guy who's like, yo, watch this next clip. Watch this next clip. You have to watch this. You're not watching.
We love that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Garrett. And
Anything
Warren?
else? Anything else, Warren? No. I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much. It feels too Mickey Mousey. I feel like I was better at this impression when the spotlight wasn't on.
Yeah. Bright lights.
But
next time.
There's nothing like making ski movies.
We'll have Warren on again.
Thanks, Joe.
I feel like my thanks, Joe, is great, and I should just stop it there. But yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Remember, Hunter Henderson premiere, Big Night Live, October 24th. Find it on Eventbrite. Or in his Instagram bio, you can find the links.
Or on Google.
There's many ways.
There's many ways.
To skin a cat.
There's many ways to find something on the internet I've found.
All right. It's been lovely talking to you, Joe. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Warren.